Welcome back to How the Market Works. We've completely redesigned the site, and so I'm going to show you how to create a new contest on the new platform. The first thing you should do is log into your new account. After you've logged into your account, you'll be taken to My Portfolio page, and you can see the green bar across the top of the page. To create a new contest, first go to the Contest tab. Here you'll get a picture of the contest you've already created, contests that you've currently joined, and then up here you can see any contests you've been in that have expired. You can find a new contest using the search tool, or you can create your own contest now. So let's open the Create a Contest Now page. This is our contest creation page. The first thing we need is a contest name. So all of this other information is basically for us at the office. Right now we're fairly sure that most of our users are from high school or they're individual and adults trying to figure out how the stock market works. But if some of these other groups start having more and more members, we'll start changing the content of the website to cater to who is actually using it. So for now, right now we'll say it's high school class or club. Expected number of users. Let's say you're a teacher of a class and you want your students to be working in teams. This number is for us to know how many students are actually using the platform, even if you only have 2 students per each team that are actually registered. This doesn't affect your class at all, it just gives us a better estimate of the number of people who are actually using the platform. This description is to help people find this contest when they're searching for it using our search features or just looking for it in the Join a Contest page. So I've just put something in here that's easier to remember and it's easy to narrow down which class this is compared to all the others out in the Down here you'll find the actual settings for your contest. Now we allow you to set the currency to whatever currency you would like. There's dozens of different currencies from around the world that you can choose, but we generally recommend you stay in the United States dollar. If you're not from the United States and you'd like to pick something else, just go ahead and pick whatever currency you'd like and all the prices in the site will automatically adjust. Cash balance, you can set this to whatever you'd like. Whoever joins your contest will start with this amount in their portfolio. Registration start and end dates, these are by default of like 3 months. You can set these to as long or as short as you'd like. Same with the trading start and end dates. By default it's the same as the registration, but you can set these to anything else you would like. You can always change these dates once the contest has been created, but once the trading end date has passed, all of the portfolios will have been locked. So if you want to extend your trading period, make sure you extend it before your tournament actually ends. Otherwise, you won't be able to do it. The next item we have is the public or private. If it's a public contest, anyone can join it. If it's a private contest, they need a password. If it's for a classroom account, we generally recommend having the password. That way you can't have strangers joining your class. The minimum stock price for buying we recommend is $5, and that prevents people from trading too many penny stocks that don't really trade in the real markets. Stock minimum price for shorting, 3 is a generally good number if you're trying to allow short selling. If you're not allowing short selling, I would ignore this entirely. Buying on margin. If you allow buying on margin, as soon as the student uses all of their available cash, they'll immediately switch to using borrowed money based on the current value of their portfolio. They'll take out a loan using their current stocks as equity. They'll be charged interest on this loan. So if you're just doing this as a personal finance class, you probably would want to keep day trade buying on margin disabled. Short selling is a very common used tool for trading in stocks, so I would leave this enabled, and then that allows your students to practice short selling if they would like. There's not really any more risk in short selling than there is regular buying and selling. Day trading is when you allow students to buy and sell the same stock in the same day. So they can buy Google, wait an hour, and if the price goes up they can sell it. If you have this disabled, they have to wait until the next day to sell the stock after they buy it. This allows them to kind of stick with their decisions a little bit more, and it's a little bit more practical for investing. But if you're going to have your students sitting for an hour or so trying to trade as a class, then you might want to let day trading stay enabled. On this side we have the actual trading things that people are allowed to trade. By default, you can trade U.S. stocks and ETFs and U.S. mutual funds. U.S. OTCBB stocks are penny stocks. By default, we disable it. They work perfectly fine in the system. If you want to trade penny stocks, you can do it. But the problem is they're very volatile. There's not a lot of volume in each one of them, and they're just really risky investments. So if you want to enable it, you're free to do so. Toronto stocks are anything trading in the Toronto Stock Exchange, so Canadian companies. We leave this off as default because it's just mostly United States high school students, but if you want to turn it on and students can trade things like Tim Hortons, they're free to do so. This is the commission. Anytime they make a trade on a stock, they're charged $10. It's the same thing for a mutual fund. Every time they do any amount of mutual fund, it's a $10 commission. The position limit says they can't have more than 25% of all of their assets in one stock. So for a $10,000 portfolio, they can't invest more than $2,500 in Google. You can set this as low or as high as you'd like. The same thing for mutual funds. Now, portfolio resets, if you really don't care about people in your contest's ranking, then you can allow portfolio resets. If you want people to actually be stuck with bad decisions and see exactly what it's like to be investing in the real markets, we highly encourage you to leave portfolio resets off. Once you've set all of these settings to how you would like them, you can create your own contest now. Now that you've created your contest, this is the contest creation page, and the contest confirmation page. You can share your contest using the Facebook or Twitter buttons. You can also give all of your students this link, which will take them directly to the registration page for your contest. All this information is exactly what was already set by you, so you can just have it as a copy. It should be in your email as well for reference. If we take this name, we can go to the Find a New Contest and search for it, but otherwise everything to do to create your new contest is finished.